Want to know a secret? You've been using square roots and cube roots every day without realizing it. Let's uncover the square and cube roots. Let's start with square roots. A square root is a number that, when multiplied by itself, gives a number. In other terms, a number that can be multiplied by itself to get a number. For example, you want to get 16. What number can you multiply by itself to get 16? It's 4. So 4 is the square root of 16, as 4 times 4 gives 16s. Similarly, 3 is the square root of 9, as 3 times 3 gives 9. 5 is the square root of 25, as 5 times 5 gives 25. 7 is the square root of 49, as 7 times 7 gives 49. A quick challenge. Without using a calculator, can you figure out the square root of 81? Drop your answer in the comments before we reveal it. Mathematically, square roots are written using the radical sign, a square root, which is read as the square of a. 4 times 4 gives 6, so the square root of 16 is 4. 3 times 3 gives 9, so the square root of 9 is 3. 5 times 5 gives 25, so the square root of 25 is 5. And finally, 7 times 7 gives 49, so the square root of 49 is 7. Did you know square roots are used in everything from architecture to space travel? They help us design safer buildings, accurate GPS systems, and even plan rocket launches. Next, let's look at cube roots. A cube root is a number that, when multiplied by itself 3 times, gives a number. In other terms, a number that can be multiplied by itself 3 times to get a number. For example, you want to get 8. What number can you multiply by itself 3 times to get 8? It's 2. So 2 is the cube root of 8, as 2 times 2 times 2 gives 8. 3 is the cube root of 27, as 3 times 3 times 3 gives 27. Similarly, 4 is the cube root of 64, as 4 times 4 times 4 gives 64. And finally, 5 is the cube root of 125, as 5 times 5 times 5 gives 125. Another quick challenge. If the cube root of 27 is 3, can you figure out the cube root of 216? Let's see who gets it first in the comments. Mathematically, cube roots are written using the radical sign, a cube root, which is read as the cube root of a. 2 times 2 times 2 gives 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2. The cube root of 27 is 3. The cube root of 64 is 4. The cube root of 125 is 5. To recap, a square root is a number that, when multiplied by itself, gives a number. Square roots are written as a square root. A cube root is a number that, when multiplied by itself 3 times, gives a number. Cube roots are written as a cube root. Math isn't just numbers on a page, it's the hidden language of the universe. From engineering to quantum physics, square and cube roots play a huge role in real-world problem solving. Now that you've cracked square and cube roots, we'll explore square and cube numbers in our next video. Stay tuned, stay curious.